visit some brother out on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, I'm here to do a reading on Chloe Bailey because she has just released a banger. Both me and Mama Crone and I enjoyed the song. It's gonna be a hit. Just got to give it time to percolate and circulate through the system because it was good. Chloe Bailey produced this her own self through the beats, through everything was Chloe Bailey production, except for the person who was her videographer. Other than that, everything else was Chloe, and that's literally amazing. Look at the talent. Look at what Chloe can produce. She is pretty much a well-rounded artist. She can sing, she can we say she could dance, she could definitely produce beats, okay, and visionary from start to finish, thinking of the melodies, how she wanted the song to be paced and tempered, and then the way she introduced it first as if it was just going to be her messing around with a what is it, like a dubstep pad, and then from there she entered her vocals, which was a nice surprise. It's just amazing. Genius. That was really great. All praises to Chloe. So because of that, this this is honestly her way of showing us the new evolution of Chloe. Who are we going to get as the musician and the artist? Okay, singer, songwriter, producer, director, yes. So because of that, I'm just going to pull some cards on Chloe Bailey, see what is going on with her music career, how has her attitude towards the industry has changed, because it seems like this new Chloe has honestly embarked in, I mean, she has been talking about it for quite a while now, but it definitely seems like after she was talking about how her eyes like opened up when she saw the movie Sinners, and then she comes out with this as like her own self-production. It's like kind of saying to the industry who isn't kind of promoting her, but y'all promote her sister, but that's okay. But to the industry that is not promoting her, and the forces that she has to fight up against, and yet she still is choosing to hang in there and stick to her artistry, no matter how much she has to find herself and figure out where she wants to be, what genre fits her, and what's going to truly fill Chloe and not just fill what the audience or what everybody else wants from me. So because of that, let's pull some cards on Chloe Bailey and see how's her attitude or mindset slash mentality towards her career at this moment. I like that. The Three of Pentacles, as we always say, signing contracts, but it also seems like a coming together or a gathering of some sort, um whether that's figuring out what to do next with Chloe. She's still signed to you know who, Beyonce. So because of that, she still has to fulfill out those contracts. And then once that contract's finished, when is that contract even gonna be finished? Anyway, so because of that, she's tied up, maybe held up in contracts even. But let's see what's surrounding the Three of Pentacles. That's really going to tell us what's going on. And with Chloe, at her foundation is the Seven of Wands. I like that. Ooh. In her past, we have the Seven of Swords. Please, another seven. Okay, the World card above her head. Very great. And then in the future, the Six of Swords. Surrounded by the swords, apparently. But let's see what the outside influences or the four corners are. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the past and the Emperor in the past. Interesting. And in the future, we have the Magician. I like that. And we have the Queen of Cups. It looks fitting. So what I see here for Chloe Bailey, before I jump right into her future and what has led us to this Three of Pentacles moment, we see here in the past, she was... the best thing I could describe it is usually the here the 7 is hidden underneath. If you guys could see the card right here, there's a sword hidden underneath the fox. So therefore, everything looks like it's out on display. Everybody, the sneaky sly fox looks as if they're presenting everything to your face. However, they have slid something underneath the table for themselves. And that's exactly how Chloe could have been feeling when it had came to her career, where people that was surrounding her and that was her team was not being forthright with her when it comes to what it comes to her career, basically, whether that's touring, whether that's album making, whether that's how much she gets. So somebody maybe be pocketing money, and so all those things, all those accumulations, there was definitely some sneaky behavior going around her career, that even though she could have reached the 10 of Pentacles, maybe this was during this could have been during the time when her and Chloe had took that split shift. But I see that this has been coming forward, and Chloe is trying to get back to the 10 of Pentacles. Not saying that she's lost her, she did kind of fall off a little bit, because even though that song was amazing and it was so great, it did not reach 5 million, which in 7 or 5 days, which symbolizes going viral. She couldn't even get 1 million on that. She got 144,000. I mean, that's amazing. That's great. Great for you, Chloe. But come on, that song should have done so much better in numbers, guys. You are literally sleeping on Chloe. We're all sleeping on Chloe. So because of that, we see here with the Emperor, this is somebody who has great authority over her career, that was had those shady dealings, not telling her everything, but also at the same time, it was feeling as though she could reach her potential, but something was blocking her from reaching her potential, basically. And that's whoever was surrounding her. So she basically had to figure out who were the snakes, the moles, the rats, the swiper, no swiping, all those things. Just figure out who isn't right, who isn't for Chloe. And if you aren't for Chloe, you gotta go, basically. And that's exactly what I see here now when it comes to Chloe and her career, which really makes more sense. This Three of Pentacles is symbolizing that when it does come to signing contracts, when it does come to, I feel like I've said this before, but when it comes to what Chloe Bailey's name is attached to, she wants to make sure that whatever her name is attached to, that she's happy with it, that she's satisfied with it. And that's exactly what I see here at the very bottom with the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, but then the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands here is a very defensive energy, not letting anybody crowd your space, crowd your energy. You're gonna shine, you're gonna be heard, and you're going to push through this industry no matter how much oppositions are coming up against you. And that's exactly why she's going to be a little bit more careful, think twice, check the list 3 times before she does or signs anything, overlook it, because she knows the world is out there. She knows what the world is offering, but also what is out there in the world too. So because of that, it's like careful. You got to maneuver in this field. She is realizing that the music industry is a different playing and different level field and a whole different world, a whole new world. So because of that, she has to figure out how can she maneuver through this new reality and make it work for herself. And that's exactly what I see here when we transition to the magician. She's trying to be the magician. She's trying to pick her career back up, basically and honestly. But we see here with the seven, not the seven, but the six, please, seven, get away. We see with the six of swords, still in the swords energy though, dominating. Actually, you know what? Surprisingly, there really isn't a dominant element. There's an even balance of earth, air, and fire, which is great for that musician. But that musician is lacking in water, and the only water that we are getting is with the Mother of Cups. And that Mother of Cups is standing strong and standing alone against all the other elements, all the other forces. Sounds familiar in how Chloe Bailey is feeling as she's trying to remake a name for herself, rebrand herself. This is honestly what this is all about. Chloe Bailey rebranding herself, but her rebrand is who she truly is and is not just trying to please the masses or try to do what the industry tells her to do. It's what Chloe likes, it's what Chloe wants to do, it's what makes Chloe feel good. And you know what? If you're going to come along on the ride with the six of swords, that's great. Come along on the journey with me. But also at the same time, she's seeing like a different perspective. Like instead of looking at it sad, of looking at the people against me, looking at the people that are still there, that supported me, still rooting for me, that still want to see me succeed. I still have supporters out there. So I'm not in this boat alone. So once you change your perspective, you're able to change your reality to shift that perspective. So let's pull three oracle cards to symbolize Chloe's career. Ooh, too many cards. Okay. We'll stop here. We have a red rose. Her romance and love and admiration. Maybe this is her falling back in love with making music again. Ooh, a spiritual beast of burden. I could definitely see Chloe was carrying a spiritual beast of burden. And through that, she has to, it says a negative force that acts like a heavy weight and it's carrying an emotional burden. Like I said, this Queen of Cups is standing up against all the other elements that are well balanced and we're lacking in the water. And this is the only water. So it's like that. And water has layers and depths too, and that's heavy. So, and she's a Cancer. Oh my God. Literally, this Cancer is lacking in her own element. So therefore, she's trying to find her footing in a place that feels out of sorts for her. And that's where that spiritual beast of burden is coming from. I like this card at the very end, which is the Death card, a transformation. How Chloe Bailey used to approach her career in the past is changed and has grown, metamorphed into something that is better for her in the long run, but more aligns with who she is and how she feels today in this present moment. So because of that, this death, even though it was hard, it was rough, it was tough, she came through on the other side. Not unscathed, of course, but still able to be revived, basically. It's not like her career is completely dead and nobody wants to talk about Chloe Bailey. So because of that, that's exactly why I'm still here, because I am one of those supporters for Chloe Bailey. And I'm glad to see that this reading truly embodies and encompasses what this production that she made with Keep Watching, even that is an amazing name. She's telling you right then and there, keep watching. And the way it is titled on YouTube, it doesn't say Chloe, keep watching. No, it's titled Keep Watching Chloe. I saw that. I saw that. I'll keep watching Chloe. So because of that, I hope you enjoyed this reading on Chloe Bailey. I sure did. It was very inspirational. And I'm glad to see that all the love, time, and energy she put into making that song from the bottom to the top, it is all in the name of a work of labor to symbolize this new Chloe that's emerging before us. That's why I said this is like a new era of Chloe. And she's been talking about it and talking and talking and talking. But finally, the words are matching the actions. The actions are matching the words. There we go. So, with that being said, I'm done with Chloe Bailey. I could keep talking about this. This is a really good reading and positive, and I really enjoyed it. So with that being said, please subscribe if you have subscribed already. It would really mean a lot to the channel. We would really appreciate it. Please and thank you. Leave your comments down below. Did you check out Keep Watching? If you haven't, go check it out and then come back and tell me how did you feel about Keep Watching. So with that being said, I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading, if you enjoyed this message. And hey, if you feel like this message resonated with you and you're going through something similar in your life, maybe it's a career, maybe it's with a relationship, maybe it's with just a hobby or trying to grow or evolve into something. Maybe it's just personal development, whatever it could be. If you could identify with it, then I hope that this reading was able to give you a sense of hope and encouragement as much as I felt as it felt for Chloe. So with that being said, I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Sunflowers.